And welcome back to Icarus Elysium Solo Open World. Well, first of all, I'm gonna check because I realized I forgot to do this on the co-op open world to know there is no Shaggy Zebra serum. So no Shaggy Zebra breeding yet. Now messages in the patch notes about Shaggy Zebra gestating being brought in line with their size does suggest we will be getting Shaggy Zebra breeding at some point. Nice. But for now, it's not there yet. Okay, Ubis, 47%, Moa 50%, Gribbler 98%, this Moa 42. This is a non-phenotyped perfect Pac-Man, meaning I'm trying to breed a phenotyped perfect Pac-Man. This one is a phenotyped non-perfect Pac-Man, phenotype 3, so I'm hoping for a phenotyped 3 perfect Pac-Man. Anyway, we get a Gribbler, UV. Only a single one, so I don't need to kill another one. Good. Still working on getting the perfect Pac-Mans for the Gribblers. What's my armor doing? 65%. Don't need to repair it yet. Still like 2/3. See our trophy room. I believe we got all trophies now. A 9x9 room, so I'm staying within the shelter limits. If you build your room bigger than 9 in any direction, length, width, height, shelter calculations become wonky. So keep that in mind when you make big buildings. Always divide it up into smaller rooms. Shelter calculations becoming wonky as in something might lose its shelter status. If you restart the game, it might have shelter status back. Move it an inch, it'll have shelter status again. Pick it up, place it down. And then you come back 5 minutes later and shelter status has gone again. So yeah, if you have weird issues with shelter and things damaging within your base, have a look at the size of the room. Right. In the meantime, let's go have a look here. How's the foods for the mounts? Huh. That's interesting. Why doesn't it combine the stacks? There you go. Stacks combined. Two rows. Yes, good. So how much is in here? Easy 2 rows as well. Around about 2 rows if you combine all the stacks. Food trough over here. Way more. So that's good. So how much is in the nursery? Plenty as well. Let's once again move the silage to the back. First let them eat all the other food before they start munching on the silage. Right. So we're basically waiting for these to pop and then to grow up. The UVs to grow up. And the UV Gribbler, which is by the way already at 29%. Let's give us some time to do something else. So we could as well have a look here. Sandworms are both back. Hammerhead I'm not gonna do. Oh, by the way, I nabbed one of my hammerhead reserved raptors and brought it back to Styx yesterday. So if I'm not breeding raptors, I should maybe breed a couple of extra raptors to use for hammerhead fights. Oh, so I had my hands wrong on the key, but I was like, why doesn't this work? Well, that's why. Okay, raptor. What do you need for the raptor? Oh yeah, raw meat. There's actually plonk a bunch more enzymes in. Orange thunderstorm. There you go. Should have plenty of raw meat. Yeah. Let's just make a raptor serum and let's breed another raptor to replace the one I brought to Styx. Let's see. Didn't I have like phenotypes? Yes, I did. This guy, I like the red. Let's see if we can. That's what I meant to do. Let's see if we can get another red perfect Pac-Man raptor. Close the door there. Inject. $58, 80, 72, 57. Wake her up. So this guy can do his deed. So this guy can now go back to the pen. These normally stay around here. So there you go. These ones are recently replanted. The berries are replanted. Good, because those are the main sources of animal food. Yeah, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yeah, good doggy. You're a good doggy. Now shut up. Alrighty, now once the storm is over, we can look for simple quests or something. How far along are these? Just turned ready to harvest. Good. How are we doing on the medications? Ooh, 8 red and 8 green. Should make more of them though. Especially the red ones I'm running low on. Want to quickly check out the... Oh, good, here's red. Want to quickly check out the centrifuge. We did put a bunch of uranium in there after the last time we ran an uranium extraction. So let's better have a look and see what the stage is there for here. Give me a handful of mushrooms. I'm running low-ish on the mushies though. So let's quickly go and grab some. First the worker bee for a 50% extra yield. We'll swap the sickle, we'll harvest the red exotics. There you go. And we can go back there. Let's quickly take the bee out of the beehive again. We don't need to waste its durability. There you go. 39 mushies only, huh? About 20 a plot. Meh. It's fine. We'll go there. These will throw an organic residue cleanser. Grab the cleaned red exotics, which you can throw in there. Lovely. This one is making the medications. Good. Storm is the seeding. Oh, the moa has given birth. Nice. So we can go and check this out here without having to worry about storm exposure. This and those. These can go there. We destroy these. The Ubis has given birth as well. Good. Get outside of the radiation zone, and we'll drop all the inert uranium ingots, for we don't need them. There you go. And let's go and grab a green medication. To get rid of the bit of radiation we just accumulated. There we go. Oh, we have a phenotyped Gribbler again. Good. And let's see. This Excel. Yeah. Set you to follow. Instinct is 2. Which means instinct went up, which means we're not gonna keep this one, because we want the instinct to go down, not up. So bye bye. Also bye bye to the bots. There you go. Right. Destroy you, grab the rest. Grab these. Meat goes in there. Ubis UV single. I can make another Gribbler serum. 2 juvenile moas as expected. Good. Good. there, and I can make crushed bone. Drop off leather and fur. Gribbler, dus bananas. We need 3 bananas. Now we can make a gribbler serum. Wakey, wakey, go do your thing. Hey, Figaro. How you doing? Yeah, there's a good kitty. Eh? There's a good kitty. Right. We have to wait for the storm to get over. Sorry, the UVs to grow up. 23, 25, and 6. That'll take a while. So, like I said, we can do a quick, simple quest or something. I don't want to do either of those. This only gives me a prototype beacon, not worth it. There's too much effort for the rewards, so guess what? Bye. Well, then the next thing we can do is go and take down a couple of sandworms. So let's go do just that. Gives us some more biomass. We don't really need the biomass no more, since we have now all the, we've made all the trophies and stuff, but biomass is always handy. Biomass and exotics. Orange storm, oh, but it is the swamp. Never mind. You can see by the type of storm. Alrighty, let's go grab ourselves some sandworms. Crouch sprint to regen some stam. Ignore the drone. Oh, here. Okay, let's go take down Shatter's Stone. First time he's gonna hit me, the raptor is gonna join in, like so. Shouldn't have done that. Come on, I need to find my spot where I can stand and he's not gonna hit me, like so. Or not anymore. Maybe next next time I should bring the whatchamacallit, Gargantuan armor for 15% more melee attack speed. Always fun. Let's quickly renew our food buffs. And then if I do that, I should also bring ice water. Because Gargantuan armor set has less less heat resistance. Let's put it that way. Tolerances. Less heat tolerance. So yeah, bringing some ice water to cool you down a bit more is then a good idea. Huh. That rock popped up out of nowhere. Huh? Also, where's the Central Queen? She's gonna be on this plateau. Yep, it is. It is indeed. Well, we're gonna ignore her. Hey, meteor shower. Now we did empty out an uranium deposit. So that means one uranium deposit has been repopulated. I wonder which one it is. The one in the Arctic or the one in the desert. Look at my stamina bar. I've used what, 10% of my stamina. This guy is like 3/4 dead. Memory in water? Well, it's a distant memory now. Okay, let's see. You can go in here, and then the rest I'll put in this one. Two passengers, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, for a moment I missed that number. Anyway. I'm not even gonna do the fishery officer. We don't need a wren. Oh, Corin. My bestiary on the Corin still isn't even level 1. I need 8 more Corin, I think. The raptor has given birth. Okay, good. Come on, around. Thank you. And now you're getting some more stam. Usually from here I can see the icon on the HUD for the localized terraforming device. It's not shown here either, nor is it showing, I might add, the icon for the creature deterrent. Something I'm gonna have to have a quick look at. Because coming from here, I usually first set course to the localized terraforming device before heading towards this beacon here. Okay, now it is showing the localized terraforming device. Interesting. Question is also showing, yeah, now it's also showing the creature deterrent. Okay. Now. And you can get your pouches back whilst we go and put this stuff in storage. This goes there, this goes there. Animal parts, tendons. You know what, I'll grab 100 tendons and turn them into a biomass as well. So just go there. These tendons, 3 for biomass. Okay, I'll bring 75 then. There's 25 biomass right there. 25 biomass for 3 stacks. Versus the Centrum scales, 25 stacks for 1. Nah, 5 stacks for 1. 25 stacks is 5. Way less. Okay, let's have a look here. What do we have? 69%. Oh, okay, hold on. This one is a fully grown Ubis now. I have to... Okay, so... This is a female. The mother was a perfect Pac-Man, meaning... I'm not gonna keep this one. If it would have been a male, I would have compared the stats to the male, to the dad. But since this is a female with straightway worse stats than the mother, I'm not going to keep this one. What's next? You are tamed, you are tamed. What do we have here? 91%, 74%, 13% for you. Okay. And the Gribbler has given birth. So there's a UV Gribbler at 3%. Okay. Also means I can do UV serum again. So let's grab ourselves a Ubis serum. Yeah, Skulk breeding is coming. Shaggy Zebra breeding is coming. Nice. When it comes to Ubis, I'm trying to get this one. This color breeded up to perfect Pac-Man. There we go. And let's consume some more. 461 eggs we don't need. Because we have plenty of eggs. Okay. One of these has grown up. I'm gonna wait till this one's gestating, which is nice. So this one can go back to the pen. And then we're gonna have a look. Nope, you stay there. Gonna have a look at the new MOA. This one comes from a phenotype. Okay, come on. Set you to follow. Phenotyped non-perfect Pac-Man and a non-phenotyped perfect Pac-Man. So what I want is I want a phenotyped. This should have been a phenotyped perfect Pac-Man in order to survive. This one actually went down 1 in. No, it did not go down 1 in. Now I have to actually check, because this is an almost perfect Pac-Man. This one is a perfect Pac-Man. So, no, you are not gonna survive. Bye. This is an attempt to get a phenotyped better male. It's a female and it doesn't even have a phenotype, so you're by definition no better than that one. Well, I say that. No, this is a perfect Pac-Man, so no. By definition, not better. I have to think a bit more when it comes to the MOAs now. Okay, let's see. Because I'm basically running 2 breeding programs on the MOAs at the same time. The MOAs want fruit, so I want 20 fruits. And then I can make 2 MOA serums. Okay, so let's see what breeding MOA we see first here. This is a genotyped non-perfect Pac-Man male. We breed this one with the perfect Pac-Man non-genotyped female. Meaning this one has to go up for a sec, so I don't breed wrong. Well, actually, waiting room. And you inject. See if we can get a better phenotyped male. Again, orange flash storm. Come on, do your thing. There you go. So this one can go back to the pen. And then next one we have the female, which is not perfect Pac-Man. So I need a perfect Pac-Man male to breed with. Like this one. Let me quickly grab a saddle, and I can keep the saddle actually on this guy. Yeah. So you go in here. And quickly grab this so I can bring this one back in. Yeah, you aren't perfect Pac-Man. So I'm looking to improve stats for the phenotyped female. There. UV gripper is at 35% already. For how long are you? 39%. Okay, so moment is taming, meaning I can bring this guy back to the pen. There you go. This one is now gestating as well. Yes, good. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I adjusted my fan. This is still a tad warm here. Next week, temperatures should be going down again. Yeah. Unlike the rest of Europe, we are kind of suffering from the heat wave here. I have to say though, I've had these temperatures in southern Turkey. But because the humidity was way lower, it's way better to handle the temperature. Not so much right here though. It's okay though. So the question is, do I want some lights in here? I mean, it would be easier to see a chunk of these trophies in the dark. However, the trophies with illumination, they look so good in the dark. Way better. So I'd say no, let's just not put any lights in. What we will do though is quickly make it daytime again. Have a quick look at the power situation. Supply is almost as high as the demand. Even though the bulk of, and actually the ones I have here, the ones I've placed myself, flat solar panels, aren't doing anything. I would like it if they would manage to fix this at some point, but not sure how easy that is gonna be. Okay, back in here, what's your food situation? Your food is good. Like a bit over 2 rows. However, I might as well do some harvesting of berries and divide, say, in 4. It's still growing. 30%, so it's the third harvest, so it's the last harvest there. Okay, let's go and harvest the berries. We just put berries in all 4 of the food troughs. Fiber in the one in the nursery. Okay, that's all the berries. Good. That means we can take the bee out again. Put her there. Time to take stock. 1530, so 400 on all except the nursery. Of course, the nursery is gonna get all the fiber for silage anyway, so doesn't need that much of the other gruel, fruit gruel. And is the fibers. Tainted plant DNA, also swap the sickle, so the one I'm carrying can recharge. Tainted plant DNA can go there. Don't need a flashlight no more. Because we'll swap it out. There you go. So I have a full flashlight in my inventory again. Flashlight. Battery powered lantern. Your station 32. 25. 49. This Figaro. Where's that? Here he is. 70% on the new Gribbler. I forgot to check how far along this one is. 64% on the juvenile raptor. 65. Okay. Let's see. Can we now go for another simple quest? Hunt or collection? Let's go for the collection. Let's grab claw. Sounded like the bot landed relatively close though. Okay, where's the pod? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go and find ourselves some dead prospectors. We need to hand in 2, meaning there's going to be 3. Quick check for the bear cubs. Because the thing has just landed. And then we'll do a round relying on our ears. Okay. That means we're gonna have to search relying on our ears. 1, 2. Skull got killed by the bear cubs. We have 2 out of 3. I would very much like to find a third one as well. Sometimes it's easier to hear if you're not on your mount, for some reason. Maybe a bit closer to the pod. Let's do circle here. Yeah, see? There you go. Awesome. So now we bring 2 of those to the pod. Last one I'm gonna keep. It's gonna be a spare one. For the next time I need to do this mission and I can't find one of the bodies. Was this the oxide? It is. Let me quickly move some oxide. Hey. Thank you, buddy. 4, 5, 6. 5 and 6. And anything interesting? Nope. I'll go for this one. Take down, destroy the shield. Turn the tonic into pill. Use the fiber to make silage for the animals. Did get 10 Ren, but again, Ren isn't the reason why we do this. I should, however, write it down. Let's go and offload some stuff. Oxide goes in there. Let's move this all up. And yeah, all that oxide can go in here. Well, not all of it apparently. Actually, how much do I still have? You know what? That's 500 oxide here. Let's just make 500 organic resin. Oh yeah, the raptor is still set to follow, huh? 469er? You stay for a sec. Hold on. Yeah, and there. Boom. Now I have 500. So now I can actually do the 500 organic resin. There you go. Means you, my friend, can go these back. Prospector ID can go in here. Need some more fiber. Okay. That shield. And ingots I can put in ingots, singular, can put in there. A wood to go in here, and the rest I'll just drop in here. Also, consume, 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 and consume. I better fill up my food stacks again. Rolls. Stringy jerky. Cake, cake. Veggie pie. All filled up. Ubis has just given birth. Good. And down to 7 rolls. So maybe I should make some new. Kumara, raw meat, and carrots. Need to harvest Kumara then. And make some pastries. For which we need animal fat. So let's make this. Now we go and harvest Kumara and maybe the carrots as well. Where's Kumara? There's Kumara and there's carrots as well. Okay, I'll harvest them both. Obviously, we want the increased yield. So really? That's odd. It's been a long while since I harvested Kumara, I thought. Okay, you know what? I'll just replant the Kumara then. There you go. The worker bee can go back in here. Let's also drop off the berry seeds, which we can put in there. Well, 1200, almost 1200 berry seeds. Anyway, pastries. Okay, I'll drop these in there. Don't need the ice. Bye bye. I'll quickly bring the raptor back to the pen, by the way. To the pen? Yeah, to the pen. So you can eat and drink. There you go. Instinct of 2, meaning you're not gonna survive. Bye bye. Sickle. Perfect Pac-Man. Nice. So that means we're gonna bring it. Yeah, let's keep it in the pen for a bit so it can gain some levels before we designate it as a fighting raptor. You have a phenotype, eh? So it's a phenotype 1. So I need a 1 perfect Pac-Man. Yeah. Set to stay. I'll bring him to the pen. So you can stay just here. Grab that. UV Moa. You're still gestating. I just killed the Gribbler, so I can make a new Gribbler serum. Have you given birth, or are you recovering? No, actually, I don't see it, UV. She's not gestating. Huh. I would have oh, there, here, yeah. See, you just gave birth. That's why. Gotcha. Okay. A Gribbler serum. Also, there you go. 50 of those. Where's my Kumara? 50 of those, and give me 50 raw meat. And then I can make 50 shepherd rolls. Good. Okay. Bananas. Bananas for the Gribbler. Also, let's drop off bones, leather, fur. Bones. And leather and fur. We can make a Gribbler, a serum. inject. Because the female grabber, yeah, she's recovered, so good. 3%, 14, and 59 are. Okay. Doei. Shepherd roll. So we got 20. We can already sold them. Good person not just stating. Good. So let's make another, free up another slot here. Another stack. 30. 20 more to go. What do we have otherwise? Simple quest wise. Crazy creature? Sure, why not? Where do we have to kill it? Ooh, tundra. All the way over there. Okay. Well, I am gonna wait till the shepherd rolls are done. And then we'll grab the raptor and we go there and kill that crazy creature. We don't need no crazy creatures around. And there you go. She didn't take long anyway. So. Could make some more strawberry candy though. Why not? Let's make 40 more. Right, let's go and grab our raptor. I should give him some food this time. Clawberry, we're going for a quick trip. How is that? Eat and eat. Let's go kill ourselves a crazed creature. As that we go this way. Something loaded in. Hey, it's a black wolf. You see that? Be very careful not to hit my raptor though. Oh, he's dead already. Well, I'll grab that. There's a slinker there. After we have taken care of the wolf. There you go. I do need a quick bandage though. So let's do just that. There you go. Bandage applied. What are we getting resource wise? Nothing. I'll just go for the minerals. Because it's the least useless stuff. The chest, I can make them better with extra slots. So why would I even want to use the ones from that mission, hey? We did get 30 rand though. Huh. Then again, even the fishing officer will give you more rand for less effort. Yeah, I'll drop this stuff off, then I'll do a quick check of the uranium centrifuge again. Possibly add some more uranium from the cabinet. Okay, let's see. Platinum ore. Iron ore. We got coal though, that's nice. I'll turn this straight into stringy jerky, and there you go. Some bones, leather and fur. Okay, let's have a look at the uranium centrifuge. We destroyed this. We have these. Those go in there. This can go here. You know what? I'll send up 100 uranium rods. Nope. The request is enough. Let's also drop off the inert uranium ingots. Probably don't need them no more. $400 and a bit, 21 stacks total. These can go in there. Let's go and have a look how much exotics, purple and red, we have to send up simultaneously. I mean, we're going to send up the pod anyway, so good as well. I could even send up biomass if I want to. 100, 200. There, so grab me 300 purple. And then the pot is full. So 300, 1 to 300. And this came from setting up exotics. So on this character I am back up to 835 uranium. We're gonna need a anti-radiation medication though. So let's quickly grab it. Should be plenty in here. Yeah. I can put this in the medicine cabinet after I use one. There you go. That's done. Okay. Ooh, look at the dots. It's a female though. At least it's the same phenotype as the dad. So I am actually gonna write down the stats here. Bold, bloodline, phenotype 3, 4, 9, 10, 8, 7, 10, 7. 55 total. The thing is, I have a perfect Pac-Man female already, albeit with another phenotype. So what I best can do in order to also keep the amount of mounts down a bit, what I should do is get rid of the females, keep the male if the male has like phenotype and better stats. Stats wise, definitely better than the dad. Definitely. But it's a female. And I don't want to have to go all the way up to Perfect Pac-Man again. So, alas. If you would have been a male, this is not gender racism or something. This is just how things are. This means I can remove this row. Gribber is at 2%. I have at least one adult Moa. Let's see. You are an attempt to get a better male phenotypes. You are female, so by that one, if it's female, phenotyped better than the mother, then I'm gonna keep that one. This one though, nope. Well, it is a phenotype, and it is female, and it is better than the mother. Yeah. So this is a Moa female with a brave bloodline. Phenotype 3. Not entirely perfect Pac-Man, but 0, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9. 59 points, which is 1 point more than the mother, which had an adaptation on 8 and instinct on 10. This one is adaptation 10, instinct 9. But, like I said, better stats than the mother, which means thank you for your service, but no longer need you. Destroy this, grab that. one is still working on making food, so not even, I won't even throw the meat in. I'll put the meat away. Okay, let's see. Raw meat. Fry meat. Oh, you know what? I'll turn the prime meat into raw meat, and then if I don't forget, I'll turn the raw meat into animal fat. Okay. Bones can go there, and we can make more crushed bone. Can grab the organic resin, because I believe I now have a storage for it, don't I? I do indeed. There you go. I'm gonna swap the silica with the oxide, because silica smelted is glass. Makes more sense. Oxide, and this is silica. Okay. Question, can't I make glass from limestone, like crushed limestone first and then turn it into glass? Question mark? I can. And I'm just looking like I don't have that much silica no more, and no glass. Silica thing is further away. And limestone. So if we just make a whole bunch of crushed limestone, what's the crushing rate? 1 for 2. 200, 400 is what? 100 glass. 200, 3, 4. This is enough crushed limestone for 500 glass then. Good. Daytime. Let's see. Ubis serum and Moa serum. So let's grab 20 fruits. Serum wise, 2 Moa serums and a Ubis serum. How am I doing on the saddles in here though? Because good. Right. So step 1. Bring down male Moa. We have the non-phenotyped. That means the non-phenotyped Moa has to go outside for a sec. You stay there. The same goes for you. Okay, and that means the perfect Pac-Man male is gonna breed with the almost perfect Pac-Man female. Then the next step is gonna be grab the breeding Ubis. And inject the Ubis. Okay, so where's the male mower? Oh, there's the male mower one. I sincerely hope this one is gestated. It is good. So this one can go here whilst I grab this one. Ubis is gestating, meaning the male Ubis can go back upstairs. And then this mower can go back in here. I know you're pregnant, but I need you to get out of here for a sec. Okay. Now I can inject the non-perfect Pac-Man male, so it can inseminate the perfect Pac-Man female. Gribbler taming is at 53%. Gestating, good, means this guy can now go back to the pen. And then we can bring this pregnant lady back in here. Now actually grab your saddle again. There you go. That's done. Good. Temperature outside 32. Not bad, not bad. Yesterday around this time it was like 4 degrees hotter. I can already start putting stuff in here. Is it 3 to 1? What did you say? 4 to 1. Here's 400. Sorry. 800, so there's 200 glass worth off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 800. So that's another bunch more. Another 200 worth of. Let's already put the glass in the glass working bench. Better to have some processed materials in stock as well, you know, for when we actually need it. It's gonna be another 400 crushed limestone. That can go in there. So it's gonna be enough for like 500 glass total. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a bunch more limestone blocks. 34 slots worth of. Gonna bring it home. But I did just empty out a big chunk of the limestone from the cupboard. There you go. 2k limestone. The drill is running again. Good. My food was just run out, but it's okay. We have food in our inventory after all. So there you go, and then we do consume, 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 and consume. Okay, I'm gonna escape my computer room for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go for a smoke. Yes, it is outside, but still temperature is lower than here in my computer room, so... my computer, how hot is my computer running? Liquid cooling is 54%. My GPU is running at 63, 64 degrees, degrees. So, could be worse. Although I do have to admit my computer casing does feel hot to the touch. To be expected. Right. Right, I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes. And we're back. Hi Silver, how you doing? Enjoying your weekend? Well, I have to say the temperature outside isn't too bad yet. Like 36 degrees, but in front of my house there's a little bit of shadow still and a little bit of wind, so temperature could have been worse. Okay, let's see. What do you have? Instinct 1 on the female. So you're not better. Than your mother. Still waiting for an instinct 0 on the Gribbler. Since you don't have it, since you're not better than your mother, this one is not gonna live. Thank you very much. Hope yours off to a good start too. Not bad, not bad. Like I said, temperature is bearable. Which is good. 69, 77% and 76%. Yeah, next week temperature should be going down again proper. Ah, I wanted to make some more animal fat. So there you go. Drop off the bones, drop off the leather and fur, grab some bananas. Can make another Gribbler serum. Good, it's been so hot over there. I know, right? I know. Like I said, this place is bearable at the moment. Yeah, in what, like 30 minutes or so, the sun will hit the wall in front of my house. My computer room is in the front of the house as well, so I expect the temperature in my computer room to go up any minute. Meh. Just make sure you drink enough. Right. That's all working again. Let's see. Time for another simple quest. In hidden cache, why not? Better than doing the hunt simple quest. Let's see. There you are. This is the guy I was looking for. The Gribbler is gestating, good. Okay, so the cache is in the swamp. We have a stair going up there, so that's good. Let's go find ourselves the cache. For the swamp we have to go up and over. Means we go this way. And turn off. Yeah, I've had temperatures like this before when I was visiting my family in South Turkey, but the humidity is way lower there. So 36 degrees there is not really comparable with 36 degrees over here. It's okay though. We'll survive, probably. Could have been worse, this. Humidity is a game changer for sure, indeed. But as long as you stay in the shadow and there's a bit of wind, then it is not too bad. Could have been worse. Okay, it was a storm, so those dragonflies probably didn't even notice me passing by. Good. Because we have seen it before where they followed me all the way back home and attacking my base. There we go, 500 meter lag. Base loading in. So this was another 30 when. Mo has just given birth, the first one. Good. Steel ingots go there. And platinum ingots go here. And I have a hammer. This can go in the tools cupboard. Let's see. Add 30 when here. Farming or collection? We do the collection. Let's go grab our raptor. And where's the Portland? Okay, this is going to be slightly annoying. This is the resource valley, so I have to check this, and then the valley, and then the part there. Oh well, let's go do it. Need 5 IDs, meaning there's going to be 6. Oh, hello. Still burning? No, it's just visual glitch. Okay, both Moas and the Ubis have now given birth. Good. So, let's see. If we go here... No, I have to go up there. Well, let's first actually check this resource valley. Keep our ears open. Nothing in the valley really. How to get to that part though? Can I even get there proper? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to build up to get there. I see, now we're back here. Those are going to be annoying. Let me get some distance, then I can grab my shotgun. Kill other Vespers. Inventory, shotgun. Oh, they're tethering. Okay, I'll have to be close to there anyway, so let's just go take them out. Picked up the Planet Crafter, been a great space filler for when I can't steal YSPC for Icarus. Oh yeah, I've played Planet Crafter back in the days. Was a fun game, for sure. Fly still. There you go. Let's quickly take out the nest as well. But yeah, I played it like yay back, like before they added the other planets. Feels a lot like Subnautica. Yet the difference being Subnautica is Subnautica, underwater, and Planet Crafter is very much above water. Okay, let's see where we know we are here, so I need to go up there. Subnautica in space. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Subnautica, obviously being underwater, does give a different vibe when you play. And Planet Crafter is all about terraforming. Subnautica is very much not about terraforming. Okay, can I get up here now? I can, good. I hear one here. I hear another one. Two. Okay, I think that's it for this part of the search area. Got 2 out of 6. Let me grab my ramps. Four, 5. So did you only get the base game, or did you also get the new maps, the expansions, all the other planets? I have to go then all the way around. Okay. You mean the aesthetics make the, okay, gotcha. I agree with you on that, yes. Aesthetics are quite similar to Subnautica aesthetics. Building looks similar, very different vibes. Yep. Only got a base game to make sure I liked well enough. I think I'll grab the other planets too. Yeah, like I said, I've played it. I liked it. But I think it's going to be more fun when you play it co-op. Because I believe you can play Planetcraft co-op nowadays. Three. Trying very hard to convince some friends to grab it too. Yep. Four. Five. Gonna be one more. I know Echo has played it as well back in the days when it came out. Or the here it is, 6. When it first got into early access, and she liked it as well. But like it was fun to play for a bit. I'm not sure whether I want to keep playing it, like turn it into a whole series. Nothing interesting. Don't even need the crop plots. Don't need the seeds. Really, nothing interesting. I'll go for the stone. 30 Ren. That makes 100 total this session. I mean, like, I liked it, but yeah, again, I'm not sure I'm gonna like it enough to. See, it's faster to go this way, to go south. I'm not sure I'm gonna like it enough to like get an entire playthrough going. Also, I'm kind of waiting for Elysium. Hold on, here. Look at that. An exotic node. If I hadn't heard the exotic music, I would have totally missed this one. Let's see. Exotics. We have F10, keep it 3. Purple exotics node. White. Really? Anyway, like I said, I'm kind of waiting for Elysium Great Hunts to drop. At which point I want to straight away start playing it. So if I now would start playing Planet Crafter, then I would have to like stop halfway through the playthrough. Yeah, because the Elysium Great Hunts dropping. Nah. I know. I mean, maybe once I have done all the Elysium Great Hunts, maybe then I'll take a bit of a break from Icarus to do something else. or I just go start a new open world in one of the old maps. Don't know yet. Because I kind of get a feeling like I'm starting to wear out Icarus a bit lately. I mean, I still love the game, don't get me wrong. I would love to get some new content in Icarus. Prospector ID. But yeah, then again, you know, new content in Icarus, hey, they can only bring out so much new content per patch, you know. Then we have new content now, but then you have to like wait a bit till there is some new content available again. And like Elysium drop, nice new content, so definitely playing Icarus again, nice. But now I've played basically all from Elysium. Now it's basically waiting again for the Great Hunts for some new content. Yes, it's gonna take time before new content comes out, and when it does come out, then you'll have to wait. After it comes out, you have to wait again quite a bit for new content to come out. I know all that, but still, you've done everything at least a few times over? Oh, absolutely. Like, this is my first playthrough on Elysium, sure, but all the other ones I have completed literally everything like at least 3 times already. Now, some of it before Great Hunts came out, and that's the reason why I can't unlock everything yet, because at some point stuff got locked behind the DLC. Behind certain missions in on certain maps. Missions I already have done a long time ago. Like this one, Gossamer. I've completed Gossamer at least 2 or 3 times already. Before Great Hunts came out, and with Great Hunts, was it Great Hunts or was it Elysium? It got moved behind that mission. So I have to redo that mission. Which we're working on the Styx open world I'm playing with Karel. This one we did yesterday, so I finally can unlock it. And a Quarite rebuilding mission, so I have to do an Olympus. So maybe I should just start an Olympus open world. And do all missions there, including Quarite. But the thing is, you know, I can start an Olympus open world again, which is going to be a bit boring and repetitive. I know I can bring a Raptor and basically speedrun Olympus, but that feels a bit too easy, you know? So yeah, I don't know. I've been playing this game for 4 years straight without breaks. And like I said, I still love the game. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should take a break, little break at some point. I mean, I will still be doing the patch notes, don't I? I'll keep doing that. And for co-op there is still more to, well, not really, there isn't. We have finished the storyline missions in Elysium on the co-op as well, so co-op as well is a bit like, yeah, we've done it all already. At least with Karel we can still finish off the Styx missions he hasn't done yet. Because from the three of us, Carl, Echo and me, I have by far the most hours in the game. I'm gonna need a bunch of concrete floors. Gotta keep up, but the break isn't necessarily a bad thing, either between big expansions, additions. Yeah, like I said, I will still be doing the patch nights. That's not something I plan on taking a break from. But yeah, it does mean there will be less Icarus content, and then I would have to look for something else to play. And Planet Crafter might be that something else. Because I know there is a lot of content in there. Yeah, like I said, I've played it before base game, true. I haven't done any of the other maps. But the base game alone, as with Icarus, you can sink a whole lot of hours in. There you go. Drop the ice. Let's see how the taming went. Okay, this is a male non-phenotyped. I am trying to get a phenotyped, especially the phenotype 3, with better stats. This one no phenotype, so I'm not gonna keep this one. And destroy these, grab that. You instinct 1 on the male. Your dad had instinct 0, meaning that. Hey Kromus, how you doing? I'm doing not bad, especially considering the temperature here in Europe. Not bad. How are you doing yourself? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Managed to catch a stream again. Okay, this one I was breeding the non-phenotyped Perfect Pac-Man female with a phenotyped male, so I'm trying to get a phenotyped male with better stats. This is not phenotyped, so not gonna keep this one. Good, being hot here over here too. Yeah, the entire of Europe is having an issue. It's not just the temperature, but also the humidity, you know. So, Will it be right back? Been someone to bring the groceries up the stairs. I always do it with delivery service. They bring it up the stairs. Let's see. Phenotyped, non-perfect Pac-Man female. Bred with a male non-phenotyped perfect Pac-Man. This perfect Pac-Man male non-phenotyped. Not better than your dad, so not gonna keep you. Gribbler, Ubis, and both Moas. Okay. That means new servants. The bones go in there. We can not yet make another 100 crushed bone. Leather and fur drop off. Raw meat. Prime meat. These have been finished. Good, we can salt them and chuck the rest in the freezer here. Deep freeze. Banana 3. I need 3 bananas. And 20 fruit. First make the Gribbler serum, and then the Moa serums, and then the Ubis serum. I have a couple of raptors stuck in the ground in your open world. What you can do is put an orbital exchange interface right next to it. Pull down a pod. If the pod lands close enough to the raptors, you can select the raptors and send them up to space. Other method is get as close as possible and use the whistle command to follow all, and then walk away and have them teleport to you. I have seen people say like they put a food and or water trough close by, and then the animals actually got themselves unstuck to eat and drink. So there's a couple of things you can try. Okay, the phenotyped, meaning I'm gonna have to put the phenotyped female out of the room for a sec. I have to try and see if those will work. Yeah. Yeah, those are usually the things I would suggest to try and get them, you know, back up and running again. Ubis. Yeah, Figaro. Oh, you got yourself a level. This one can go back to the pen. Where's my other breeding Moa? There he is. Come here, you. Close. Ubis is gestating, meaning this one can go back to the pen. This one can go back inside. And instead, you going outside for a sec. And then the Moa serum for this guy. Which is the favorite raptor you have? A perfect Pac-Man. I don't really care about the colors too much. I mean, I know I'm trying to breed colored Moas and Ubis, but I don't really care about colors too much. Like this lady here. Nice perfect Pac-Man. With the base stats. It's the ambitious bloodline, more experience gained. Nice until it gets like max level, but then it doesn't really do much no more. The ambitious bloodline. But yeah, because of the health pool, I'm like, let me put the figure all the way down. It's only 80 health on 4K. It's like, what, 0.2%? No, sorry, it's 2%. this guy can go back to the pen. Yeah, basically for mounts I tend to go figure on 0. Farm animals though, I want to keep the figure up for those. For example, the wolves. Perfect Pac-Man with a 0 on instinct. They're not gonna carry any cargo. They don't grow wool, and they don't produce milk, they don't lay eggs. So instinct is like basically useless on a wolf. So I mean, like, you know, perfect Pac-Man for the wolf for me is the instinct 0. The same for the gribber. Instinct on 0 and the rest up. Can you get those stats now every time you breed them? Pretty much, pretty much. If I breed 2 perfect Pac-Mans, the offspring almost all the time is the same perfect Pac-Man. So I have a male perfect Pac-Man raptor and a female perfect Pac-Man raptor. The offspring is basically always a perfect Pac-Man. It's the getting to the perfect Pac-Man which is the hardest part. For example, the gribblers, like the female has an instinct of 1. The male has an instinct of 0. So I'm still trying to get a female gribbler with an instinct on 0. With a 0 instinct. So that's why I'm still breeding gribblers. All the hard work is done. For the raptors, yes. Now, the next step, if I would choose to do so, would be like get certain phenotypes, the colors, or get certain bloodlines. But I don't really care about it too much. Like a nice bloodline for the raptors might be timid. You know, extra speed. But then again, those raptors are very, very, very fast already. The game is already struggling loading in the terrain when you run around to your raptor. So, yeah, I don't need a timid raptor. Have a good slinker as well? Oh yes, I do. This one. Perfect Pac-Man, again, 0 stat on figure. Phenotype 2, and I have more perfect Pac-Man slinkers. Let's see, I should have a perfect Pac-Man male around here somewhere, slinker wise. Not this one though, I just kept this one, well actually it is a perfect Pac-Man. And phenotype 1. This one here I kept because it's the first phenotype 4 I got. But you can see, this is how this guy started. Now if I keep breeding with it and like increase the stats, all the way till you get a perfect Pac-Man. If I want to breed a perfect Pac-Man phenotype 4, I should breed this one with the lady I have downstairs. And then only keep it if I get a male offspring with phenotype 4 and better stats. And that way you can like get yourself a better one. Look, the slinker, I know, right? This one as well. This one as well. So I have a female phenotype 1 perfect Pac-Man. Is the other one a male? Yeah, this is a male. So if I would breed those two, it will basically always be perfect Pac-Man. Pretty high chance it is gonna be phenotype 1 as well. This guy I just bred because I used I used one of my raptors on sticks, and I want to make another hammerhead fighter. You always need a spreadsheet to keep track of all those animals you have. Oh, but I'm using a spreadsheet. But what also helps is like, if you look at the name, my naming convention is phenotype and then followed by the stats. Because I don't care about the bloodline. But now when I look at this guy by name, I can already tell it's a perfect Pac-Man. I'll do that as soon as I start breeding with the animals. If I'm not breeding with them, I don't really need to do it yet. This one is a perfect Pac-Man, phenotype 5. Phenotype 0, perfect Pac-Man. Perfect Pac-Man, phenotype 1. So it does help me select the correct one easier. Phenotype 2, but as you can see, not a perfect Pac-Man yet. I'm now kinda trying to breed perfect Pac-Man phenotype 3. But it takes time. Oh, by the way, Silver, have you seen this guy yet? Phenotype 1. On the Ubis. I have a pair of phenotype 4, so I can keep breeding those with a higher chance to get a phenotype 4 and then like keep the offspring if it is better stats. What I usually do with breeding, I get one stat up all the way to 10, and then go for the next stat all the way up to 10, and then the third stats. I wouldn't want stats way over the color. Yeah, me too. The genotypes, the stats, is more important than the phenotypes. It might be looking nice, but not being able to defend itself, then what's the use, right? Yeah, I have a perfect Pac-Man Ubis, phenotype 5, male and female. Like I said, I'm now trying to breed perfect Pac-Man phenotype. Gestating 95%, 45, 43 and 38. And generally when I use one for breeding, I don't even assign talent points. I only do talent points once I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna breed this one no more. I'm gonna actually actively use it. Like this guy. Stamina regen, more speed. Only 1 in reduced jump stamina cost though, but a bit of reduced fall damage. Fighting stats. Basically, this corner here is for fighting. Decrease stamina use when sprinting. Don't forget about the stamina. More stamina means it can sprint longer. More stamina regen means stamina is regenerated faster, so you can start sprinting again quicker. Decrease stamina use while sprinting. You can sprint longer because it uses up stamina less quickly. The movement speed, yeah. This guy is fast. Raptor saddle, just because 10% movement speed, you know. Can only hope one day to have mounts like that. It takes time. I have hours and hours and hours into breeding. First figure out what works for me, which method, and then the whole breeding process. I do try and keep my mount number down a bit, because it does generate lag if you have a lot of animals in your open world, especially if you're all in relative close proximity, like these guys. Big investment? Yes, but once you get your perfect Pac-Man Raptor, it's basically unkillable. I did the Hammerhead Slug, which is like, in my opinion, like the toughest world boss. Even tougher than Rhymetusk and Corite. I did it with one raptor. I had 4 extra raptors, but they were frozen when I cooled them down, so they didn't really do anything. So just me and Claw here. Together we took down the Hammerhead Slug. It took a bit of work, but he survived big time. I mean, for the raptor especially, the 30% health restored on kill is big. Very big. Now there is one, did you see the post on Discord on that? Yeah. There is one bloodline lead which does some health leeching. And the difference between the leeching of health and this one is, this is on kill. So the raptors are basically best for fighting mobs, you know, smaller, weaker animals. If you go to the Slinker doesn't have that talent, but Slinker has a talent for, let's see which is, this one, leech health. But it's on every attack. So if you fight a big boss, the raptor doesn't really heal, because he only heals at kill. Slinker, on the other hand, has a chance on every attack. So fighting a big boss animal, Slinker has more chance of recovering health during the fight. But then again, the raptor is so tanky. Do you special foods for them? Nah, just some silage. So the all foods effect lasts longer, and then the seed animal feed. More stamina and some regen. Again, travel fast. This guy can attack very hard already on his own. So don't need to use special foods for that. I mean, you can do it where you have like, I believe it's like something called mountaineer food. Let's see. This mountaineering. 50% fall damage resistance. Is not bad, not bad. So you can like walk off cliffs, and your animal will take only half the fall damage. So there are some nice foods, but this is just my go-to food. Silage and seed animal food. If you would go that way, so I can go out here without you escaping. There you go. Let's do a quick trip to the desert then. Open spaces. As you can see, it's pretty fast. Now I have to admit, I am wearing 2 pheromone modules. I could go for 4 pheromone modules and it would increase the speed even more. They stack, but have diminishing returns. Meaning the second loses 50% effectiveness, the third loses another 50% of the remaining 50, so basically he loses 75% effectiveness. The fourth one is losing 87.5% effectiveness. They still get, and they still work, and they still add to what is it? Speed and stam, but it becomes less with every subsequent module you use. Actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna go and grab my Gargantuan armor, and we'll go do a couple of sandworms. Of course, why not? I do want to do the sandworm with the Gargantuan armor. 15% extra melee attack speed. The thing is gonna melt. So yeah. Breeding is time consuming, but like I said, you will get very, very nice results in the end. Crouch sprinting, faster than normal walking, and is still regenerating stamina. Bit of lag here always, because I get within 500 meters of the base, it's loading in the base, so always a bit of lag there. That's fine. She expanded the base as well. Yep, made a trophy room. Needed to make it 9 by 9 by 5 high. Otherwise I couldn't fit all the trophies. And now we're only talking about boss trophies. Not even talking about your normal like Slinker and Skulk and Storka, etc. trophies. No, boss trophies only. Thanks to the Nordic Trader. Okay, let's go and grab ourselves a couple of sandworms. I'm going to make a room with all the regular trophies as well. Nah. I have a couple of trophies left and right, but things you can't do all trophies in one map. You can do all boss trophies now. That's why I did it. But all the normal trophies, come on, don't get stuck there. All the normal trophies ain't gonna work. Because there's animals on certain maps, but not on other maps. So yeah, then I'm like, why should I do it, you know? At least with the boss trophies you can now make the complete collection. I wasn't in the right spot. That's better. Told ya. I have to admit, I'm spec'd into melee. This is my melee character. But yeah, he really melts away. Consume food, like here. And this one, melee attack speed, plus 25%. Plus 50% melee damage. Plus 15% melee attack speed. The armor set. 15% melee attack speed. Makes a big difference there. And let's go grab the other one as well, because why not? Just because I could. Icarus is given birth. Blizzard winds. Meh, it is but a yellow one. Imagine traveling here on foot. Yeah, this is way faster. Oh, hello. Usually you're underground when I pass by here. Okay, let's see. There he is. Hello. What's your favorite map? I kind of like all the maps. Prometheus does have the null sector, which is a nice, slightly more challenging map, although very annoying to traverse. On the other hand, Elysium does have about everything. So... And if you want a nice and easy map, go Olympus. Styx isn't much different from Olympus either. Styx is basically Olympus 1.1. But yeah, if you ask about like the order in which you should play the maps, if you want the biggest amount of fun of gameplay, then definitely go Olympus, Styx, Prometheus, Elysium. How many of these do I still need? 5 more. Last we talked, I told you I finished all the Great Hunts. All different mission paths as well. So through 3 Quarried campaigns, 2 Gargantuan campaigns, etc. Done all maps and enjoy them all like you. Yep. All the ops on all the maps as well. Yep, me too. I do wonder how the raptor will fare in a fight against the Rhymetusk. He should be able to kill the Vespers to get his health back up. Get a Gargantuan. He's just gonna kill a couple of ants. He's gonna be back to full health. He's gonna be murdering those guys there. first offload some stuff. I wanna swap my armor back. I do learn a bunch of new tricks every time we talk. Yeah, good to hear. Happy to be able to assist you. I do wonder, Quaritch, how well will Raptor fare against Quaritch? Quaritch are annoying because they have a very big aggro range. So basically, if you have your Olympus open world where you have started the great hunts, so where Quaritch are walking around, you basically need a double ring of creature deterrence in order to keep the Quaritch far enough away from your base to not have them aggro on you. Or just have a couple of raptors on aggressive. Oh, this guy is new. I sincerely do hope this guy has 0 stats. Has not. Okay, so this one actually lost talent points. It doesn't happen often. 60 for the dad, 59 for the... Sorry, 60 for the mom as well. He didn't lose. He got more points in instinct away from toughness. I don't want the instinct to go up. I want it to go down. Meaning... this Gribbler is gonna sleep forever. I have a lot of knowledge of the game. I better have. I've been playing this since the game came out, since it was released. Actually, started playing in the beta weekends already. And I have like well over 4K hours in the game. So yeah, I better have some knowledge about the game. Imagine not having obtained much knowledge of the game after having played it for over 4,000 hours. I know, right? Yeah. Hey Missy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's the weather around your place? Make a Gribbler serum. Twinsies. Over 4K as well. Yep. I mean, there are people who have like over 5K hours in the game compared to that. We aren't that special, but then again, 4K is quite a bit more than the average player, I reckon. Well, I know. Chef's over 8K? Yeah. But you know, hey, I can't sit and play Icarus all day. If you're a streamer, you can do that, because then it's your work, but I do have a day job, so I do have to spend time on my actual job. One game I still have fun. Oh, absolutely. I still enjoy the game a lot. Although I was just talking to Silver earlier, and I was like, it's kind of starts to feel a bit like getting tired of Icarus at the moment. So I'm basically just waiting for the Great Hunts to be released, so we have some new content again. Still play vanilla? Yeah, same here. I don't do mods. I just work within the limitations of the game. The game puts limitations in place for a reason. For example, with building and such. Just play within those limitations. And understanding the limitations is important in getting this stuff workable. Like for example, this plateau here. Initially I tried vertical beams coming down and hang the platform from the vertical beams. Didn't work. I ran out of structural stability. So that's why I did the diagonals. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, I shortened the path by 2, 1, 2. Then it was enough to keep everything here for the little ceiling part here for the chandelier. That's a trophy room, I know, right? In order to fit everything in, without it like being all cramped and clipping and such, I had to expand the room. Initially I made it 7 by 7 and I had to enlarge it to be to be 9 by 9. So 9 by 9 by 5 high. That's what you need. And as you can see, you do need the height. "7 Days to Die", I've modded that to no end. Yeah, never really got the whole 7 Days to Die vibe, so that's why I'm not playing it. I'm like, I need to enjoy a game. After all, I game for my own fun and stream because people like to watch. It does mean I'm not gonna play a game I don't like. Simple. How far along are you? 70 and 69 and 55. You're lagging behind. Grow faster. Ah, you don't like the storm? Poor you. You too? There's some tension for you too. Yeah, all the boss trophies are here. Every single one. Including our armor set. Just because. Didn't like the howls, and with the amount of storms, yeah, just go into the next room. Now you can't hear them no more. Easy. This guy I looted from one of the bases, from one of the mission bases. And the other ones I just got the vestiges from the trader. I've killed the hammerhead slug before, both solo and co-op, so I felt like it was okay for me to actually get a couple of vestiges from the trader. Reading the wolves tested your patience. It was okay though. I mean, I have perfect Pac-Man's phenotype 4, both male and female. It's okay. What also might make a difference is I actually like dogs. And they like me back as well, which is very nice. So yeah, I don't mind them making some noise. Okay, let's fill up the milk bottles. Been a while. Don't throw them back. Hoping they did not allow everyone to just buy the vestiges unless you face the boss. Unless you face the boss. So that does mean if you don't have the Great Hunts, if you haven't played the Great Hunts, you wouldn't be able to get those boss vestiges. If you only have the base game, right? You can get almost no vestiges. I mean, I understand what you mean, like lock them behind some kind of achievement, like hey, you have killed at least this world boss at least once, and now it will unlock the vestiges for you. But nah. I think it would be a bit too restrictive and not really following the way how they deal with the game and like how you can access content. You don't need to own a DLC in order to play it. So from that point of view, I can understand how they were like, let's do the same for the vestiges. But yeah, the fact that you have those trophies, before it meant you had killed those animals. Right now it just means you had enough to buy the vestiges. So having the trophies no longer shows that you actually defeated those animals. And the banana seeds was a bit salty when I opened them up to everyone. What I was more salty about was like, okay, now I got the banana seeds, now what can I do with it? You could hardly do anything with those seeds. With the bananas, I should say. That was for me a bit of a like, okay, had I known this, it was like the first mission path I chose, the bananas. I was like, okay, had I known this, I would have followed another mission path first. But hey, it's okay though. But yeah, it kind of does feel like they took away an achievement, sense of achievement. Like you had to actually work for it, you know, kill that boss. And now they're basically giving it away to everyone. So yeah, from that point of view, I can definitely understand where you're coming from. You still have enough animal food in there. But then again, look at it from the other side, you know. If they wouldn't have made it available to everyone, people who don't have access to Great Hunts would not have been able to get the bananas. Also, Elysium, bananas grow in the wild. So would you have preferred there be no bananas in the wild in Elysium? But yeah, again, I do understand. It's like, hey, I had to work for it, and everyone else cannot just go out and grab it. True. Anyway, animals are gestating and growing. Let's see. Can I be bothered? Oh, sure, I'll do the last one. Was too upset about Elysium because I got it, needed content. Yeah, but then again, it is basically available for everyone now, you know? For free on Elysium.
Warning, clear immediate area. OES departing.
Search area, that way. There's the base. Oops, careful now, careful. There you go. Set you to aggressive. See whether there must be still pretty hot. Not wearing a telltale shirt. Yeah. I know, it's, well, 35 degrees outside. Earlier today at least there was some wind, so that made it bearable. In the shade, with a bit of wind. But it is still pretty hot. Like 35 degrees outside means inside the room here is going to be a tad closer to 40. Let's put it that way. I checked an hour ago, my living room was like 31 degrees. But that was before the sun came around and is now hitting the outer wall again. So yeah, I reckon the temperature of the living room increased by at least 1 degree. Wafer leg armor, meh. Oh, the war pot is close. Okay, let's start taking apart all these base item thingies. Leave those alone for now. Okay, these we can destroy now. But after the weekend, temperatures should go down a bit. So, at least something to look out to. Look forward to. As you already kicked on at 9 AM, will be around 95 today. I have no idea how much it is in Celsius. I don't do Fahrenheit, sorry. I have no idea. Yeah, it was like easily 30 degrees here at like what, 10 AM? 30 plus. $35. 35 is okay. Pfft. Nothing. Well, I can easily say that. I am currently sitting in 35 degrees outside. Oh, there. Already thought I missed one. So 35 degrees outside and no AC here. I mean, for the couple of days a year, we'll just toughen it up. Useless, useless, useless. Although I have to admit, this is exceptionally warm for the Netherlands. But, it's okay. And your body does adjust if you... Let me put it this way. You can have your body like getting used to warm weather and it will adjust so it doesn't bother you that much no more. Won't work if you sit in an AC cooled room all day though. Because then obviously your body's never gonna get used to it. But right now I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I've had worse. Just very important to drink enough. And destroy this as well. These can go there. Oh, here it is. I was already looking for it. Some wood to go there. That's the fiber cabinet. There's some more fiber. Okay, let's see. Leather armor I already have, so I don't need this one no more. Wayfarer. Leg armor already have. Means I can get rid of these two as well. There we go. Really wish everyone stays safe in the heat. Yep. And I just stay inside, just sit, play games a bit. Sure, I have this heater next to me called Icarus, but don't go outside and do all kind of exercises and stuff. That's not smart. As long as you like keep quiet and it's okay. It's not too bad. And some air circulation definitely helps. I have a big ass fan sitting right next to me on the ground, so drink enough. Whiskey or war? Well, better to do water with its temperatures. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink whiskey with these kind of temperatures. No, sorry. That won't be smart. Okay, let's see. This one comes from a Perfect Pac-Man non-phenotype mother and a phenotype father. So what I want for this one is be male, which it is, and phenotyped, which it isn't. So this one is not gonna survive. Boom. Well, hey, at least it isn't as bad here as it is in France. It was like easily 40 plus. So compared with that, you know. And let's see, you are a non-Perfect Pac-Man female. Phenotyped and a Perfect Pac-Man a non-phenotyped male. So what I want is a female phenotyped Perfect Pac-Man. You're male, non-phenotyped. Even though you're Perfect Pac-Man, I'm not gonna keep you. Ka-jing. So you. You. What I wanted is a phenotype 3. And then male or female, doesn't really matter too much. And then better stats. But you are a phenotype 5 non-perfect Pac-Man. I have a perfect Pac-Man phenotype 5 male and female, so bye. Ever played Conan Exiles? Nah, not really. I've looked at it, but I was like, yeah, no, it doesn't look like my game. Doesn't look like my type of game, so. The grape was still growing. First up off on that. This I'll turn into raw meat. And if I don't forget, I'll turn the raw meat into animal fat. Just started playing Connexos years ago, kind of didn't click like it now. Yeah. But they didn't update with the Unreal 5 engine. Okay. So it should perform a bit better now. But yeah, switching your Unreal engines, basically engine in which the game is written. That's a big job. You basically have to rewrite the biggest half of the game. That's why Icarus is still coded in Unreal Engine 4. Devs are like, we don't have the resources to rewrite the game in Unreal Engine 5. So yeah, that's why Icarus is still running in Unreal Engine 4. With all of its limitations. Unreal 5 a lot smoother with the RTX cards. And how about older cards? Because focusing on the new cards is nice, but don't forget there's also players who still play with the old cards, eh? 20 of these and Ubis as well. 2 MOA serums and a Ubis serum. Gonna need one of those. Right. MOA. Grab you. That means the non-phenotyped MOA downstairs. Here I have to temporarily move. You there. Grab the Ubis. Can't speak for AMD cards, never owned one. Always been Intel AMD. Intel Nvidia. Yes, same here. Always been a Wintel. Winners on Intel. A Wintel and Nvidia. Mo is just stating, so that means this one can go back to the pen. Then I can grab the other MOA. And then I can bring this lady back in. Ubis is just stating, good. Means I can bring the Ubis back to the pen. First though, let's quickly inject the MOA here. Come on, there you go. Stay there. No is gestating. Yep, good. That means this guy can go back to the pen as well. Oh. There you go. Your instinct is 2, that's too high. I want the instinct to go down, not up. Then we'll make a Gribbler serum as well then. Yeah. Nope, this one. Yep. There we go. And we can make animal fats. And there. 3 bananas. There you go. Gribbler serum. Once we quickly offload bones. And leather and fur. Then we can grab the Gribbler serum. And we're gonna go inject the Gribbler. There you go. Assuming the female Gribbler has recovered, yeah. Okay. Now we have to wait a little bit again, so let's just see what we have here. Should, by the way, not forget to add that there. Crafting tools or crazy creature. Let's do crafting tools. See if we have some of those tools already. 4 crossbows, 2 iron bolts, 5 steel bolts. Two iron bolts, 5 steel bolts, and now 4 crossbows. Those I do not have. Okay, so only... Hold on. There you go. All we need to do now is make 3 more crossbows. Where are they made? Answers here. We want to make 3, some leather, 31 iron ingots, and some wood. Let's grab some leather. We need to make 3 crossbows. There you go. See those bolts I had left from other previous simple quests. This is the reason why I keep it. There's a chance to reuse it. How close are you? Pretty close to the localized terraforming device.
Clear area. OES departing.
Then I have to repair the localized terraforming device. That's fine. Ah, come on. Really? Nothing? I'll grab this, I'll turn it into animal food. This is why I wanted to wait till after the mission to repair the localized terraforming device. Sometimes the pod respawns. And I have no idea what triggers that particular respawn. I haven't figured that out yet. Eh. Hey, close. Thank you. There you go. You can eat that stuff. $20 for a sandworms to return. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for a quick smoke. See how the temperature outside is compared with inside here in my computer room. Let's see. Yeah, I have not made much progress in timing today, nor neither the previous session. Especially the gribblers, they're like, come on. All I need is the female with the instinct 0 and then it should be good. It looks like the gribblers have collectively decided to only have UVs with instinct 2 or higher. Well, we just keep trying. I mean, what else can we do, right? Anyway, like I said, I'm going for my smoke and I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes. And we're back. Yes, still hot outside. No shade. But at least there is some wind, so could have been worse. Let's quickly make it daytime. Also anything... Reaper's just given birth, okay. Welcome back, thanks. %, 67, 71. Okay. Drink something. Hidden cache. I don't like the hunt missions. Come on. Ah. He walks away. Where do we have to go? There again. Okay. Okay, let's go have a look. Let's go find the cache. No, no. Okay, let's see if we can find the smoke plume. Huh, fast food. Well, if he attacks me, he's gonna get killed by my raptor. Oh, there. Okay. Easy. Some ammo and stuff. It gave me 10 Ren again. Actually add it to our notes. There we go. I'll drop you off in the pen. So you can go eat and drink whilst I put this stuff away. Arrows. And gunpowder. And ammo. Okay. I need another spot for ammo. I'll just drop it in there then. It's okay. Let's do another cache. There's Claw. There it is. And where do we have to go now? Oh, okay. That way. Right, let's go. Yeah, it was nice and easy. Platinum pickaxe. And some steel ingots. Alrighty. Platinum pickaxe, eh? Everyone can go into the cupboard. The steel ingots we can put in there. Tools. It's full. Lithium sickle, well, I already know we're never gonna have to make a lithium sickle, so I'll throw it in here, why not? Boom. Four minutes. Let's go kill a crazed creature. Where do we have to go? Oh, okay. Usually crazed creature starting from here is in the swamp. This time it's the desert. Let's go kill a crazed creature. Do, 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 do. Let's see, what's it gonna be? Oh, Black Wolf. Okay. Black Wolf Tooth. And let's see what kind of rewards we get. Nothing interesting. I'll go for this one purely for the platinum weave. I think I already have a chest armor piece from the hunter armor. There you go, Frostplane Storm. This but the green one. This but the green one. Well, before I forget, I had smelted a bunch of glass. Should put that away as well. Let's see. Slow down, he's too fast. I know, right? Hunter armor, hunter armor, hunter armor. Oh. I didn't have a chest armor piece yet. Well, there you go. Animal parts, you go there. Button weave we can throw in here to make some more stingy jerky. For it to go there, and bones to go in here. And glass. Let's put the glass away. There you go. Good. Let's check up on our animals. %, 17, 79, and 6. 80% on the gribbler. Good. Okay, let's see. Animal parts. What do we have? Worth turning into biomass? Not a whole lot. And biomass. There you go. Throw this in here. But why not? I have the storages at the moment, so let's just actually use those. There you go. We'll be back later. We'll be on for a while. Yeah, a little bit, and then I'm gonna go fetch myself some dinner before the snack bar closes. But I will do another stream in 2.5 hours time. I'll start another stream. So sure, I'll be on for a little bit still, but then again, like I said, tonight I will be streaming again. So hey, but thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Sounds good. Nice talking with you again. Likewise. Same here. Hey, Figaro. Yeah, I'll go there. Oh, you're new. Phenotype 1. Unstable though. I'm actually gonna keep this one. Gribbler, a female, unstable bloodline, phenotype 1. Eight, 10s, and 2. Copy that, paste it. Oh, I need to actually claim it first. There you are. Follow me, I'll bring you to the pen. I'll keep this one purely for the phenotype. Come on. There you go. So that does mean I need to keep going with the gribblers. So let's go and make ourselves a gribbler serum. serum, please. One of them. Thank you very much. Female has recovered. There's the male. Injected the serum. Alrighty. UVs. 67, 30, and 45. Oh yeah, kitty. Yeah, you're a good kitty. Yeah, you're a good kitty too. Don't you worry. Now you want some attention? Before you start howling as well. There you go. River is now gestating. That's good. And let's see. Ooh, okay, these are ready to harvest. So bee in the beehive. This is the third harvest. So after this harvest day, the growth speed will be like below 0. Meaning I'm gonna have to replant them. You can get a 4th growth cycle in if you use the aeroponics crop plot, the one from space, and then still I believe you need fertilizers, but I'm just gonna go plant some new ones. I'm also gonna swap these. There you go. And 3. This one can go back in there. Good. Everything here is alright. Everything here is alright. Good. So yeah, I'm gonna call it for now. Like I said, I do want to get some dinner before the snack bar closes. But don't you worry, I won't leave you folks without anything to watch. Let's see who else is playing what. Oh, Infinity is going for the Sandworm boss. Sandworm Queen boss, sorry. Let's have a quick look over there then. Never mind. Stream hasn't started yet. And let's see who else playing Icarus English. Sure. Let's go have a look here. Anyway, I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. Now, if you did enjoy watching me play and you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you folks had a good time and I hope I will see you folks around.